So I'm working on a Singer with the Centaur self-winding bobbin. It's the last self-winding bobbin system that Singer released, and this is the one with the pin in the center that gets pushed down to engage the winder. So the bobbin is the part that moves and not the winder mechanism. There are two styles of cases for the Centaur bobbins. See, they both have this metal guide around the side, but one of them has this key on the top for aligning it inside the machine, and the other style does not have a key across the top of the bobbin case. And I say top because when it sits in the machine, it sits like this with the metal thing facing you. The Centaur also has tension adjustment on the side of the case right here. So it's a more standard tensioner for the bobbin, which is why it's got marked 1 and 2. When you put a new bobbin in, you need to pull the thread out and around to make sure it goes under the tensioner. Unlike the touch and sew, where the tension is the friction of the bobbin with that flipper holding it down. So this machine is the style that takes the key here, and it's a bit of a pain to get it back in, but there's two brackets here that you need to, there, okay, two brackets to hold out of the way to get the bobbin case in. This big one holds it from popping completely out, and then this bracket here is actually a thread guide for the winding mechanism. It also has these two forks to hold the bobbin, the cover on. The cover for the Centaur system has a divot or a bump down, and that is what pushes the top of the bobbin down to interact with the winder. So to slide this cover on, we need to pull the bracket, pull this lever to the side until the cover slides in place, and then it's got two marks here that lines up with our bobbin in place. That's the spot where it's pushing the bobbin down to get driven by the winding system. So of the self-winding systems, I honestly like touch and sew the best because you can clean the bobbins off. If you pop them out, they just go back in. It's not as hard to get the tensioner lined up again. The drive system is fiddly, but not as fiddly as some of the Centaur systems here are. But that is the Centaur system. And the important thing is a lot of the Centaur system covers here are locked in by this finger, so just pull that finger out to slide the cover off, and then you'll be able to access the other holder here to pull your bobbin case out and clean, because you always need to clean under the bobbin case even on self-winding machines.